In this video, I talk about 3 different ways to find artists to work with. Here we go. What's up everybody? Chris Punsalon here, back with another video. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about 3 different ways that I found artists to work with. Now obviously these aren't the only 3 ways that you can go about finding artists to work with as a producer. There's tons of other ways, but I'm just going to speak on these 3 that have been very successful for me. And yeah. Starting with number 1, I would go to online beat store hosting websites like Airbit or BeatStars. Go to the charts, look at the charts, and just go through the list. I would start at number 1, then remember their name or copy and paste the name, go to SoundCloud and then type in prod by and then that producer's name. See what artists come up, listen to the songs, find what artists I like, and then reach out to those artists. I would email them, DM them on Instagram, and then DM them on Twitter if it allows me to. And I would just introduce myself, tell them how I found their music, what I like about it, and ask if it's cool if I send them some music. And the key thing here for me was to not attach any music in that first interaction with them, and that's because I don't want to come off as a spammer, because artists get sent beats all the time, and a lot of the people that send beats don't even introduce themselves or give any context to who they are. They're just trying to make a transaction. So this was a way for me to stand out, and I wouldn't send them beats until they give me permission to do so. And I would repeat this process through all the producers on the list. And I would also go back and then type, instead of typing in prod by, I would type in PROD and then the producer's name. And this is because it'll give you a completely different search result. You'll get a completely different artist because all artists credit the producer in different ways. So I just try and find as many artists as I can with that producer's name. And the reason I do this and go to charts is because I'm trying to look for artists that have already purchased beats and have been in have already been in the market to find beats, because they're more than likely to be in the market again for some more beats, and they just understand the process of purchasing beats already. So I felt like this was the easiest way to find those people. This has been the most successful way for me to find artists to work with. And yeah. Way number 2 is to go through hashtags on Instagram. Now in the description, I've listed hashtags that I've used in my Instagram posts and hashtags that I go through to find artists. So what I'll do is just click a hashtag, scroll through all the posts. Again, like the first step, I would just find artists that I like, that I genuinely want to work with, reach out through a DM, not send them any beats. I would ask for permission to send them beats, and then find artists that way. And this has been really successful for me because, for one, I'm reaching out to tons and tons and tons and tons of artists, and 2, there are so many artists on Instagram posting their stuff, so it's easy to find people to work with and people that you genuinely want to work with. And that's the key with all of these steps, is to reach out to people that you genuinely want to work with. It's just easier to reach out, in my opinion, to them and to let them know why you like their music. And it's just, for me, I want to put out music that I enjoy. I'm not trying to work with artists where I don't enjoy their music. And here's an interaction that I had with somebody on Instagram that I found through hashtags, and it ended up with them purchasing a beat exclusively from me. And this is just to show that this method, it does work if you put in the time and effort to make it work. So way number 3 is to go on Twitter and to search certain terms. Some terms that I like to search up are looking for beats, in the studio, send beats, and things just around that. Now the only problem with this method is that there are tons of people just spamming their SoundCloud links to these people that tweet that. They just spam their SoundCloud link, and artists get tons and tons of notifications from people with SoundCloud links, so they become kind of numb to producers sending them beats. But this is just it's still a great way to find artists to work with. So you just go through the search terms, go to their page, see if they have a SoundCloud page, listen to their SoundCloud link, and just see if you like the artist. And then if you do like the artist, reach out to them, send them a DM, send them an email, find them on Instagram, and let them know, again, that you want to work with them. I never sent them any music off top. I would wait until they gave me permission to send them beats, and then once I got the permission to send them beats, I would send them a folder and move on from there. And those are the 3 methods that have worked for me. Now just keep this in mind, not everybody is going to respond and not everybody is gonna say yes. I've gotten hundreds and hundreds of no's and very little yeses. It just takes a lot of hard work, time and patience and even more patience. You just have to keep trying and trying and trying until people start to respond to you. But once you build momentum and once you build the leverage, it becomes a lot easier to reach out to artists, and you even get artists reaching out to you to work on things. And it's a big reason why I started this YouTube channel and started releasing beat making videos, was to build leverage and to build an audience, and to build a platform for myself so that artists can see that platform and see that they would want to work with me because I have this platform and that I have something to contribute to the relationship. So again, these aren't the only ways to find artists to work with. These are just the 3 methods that have worked for me in this past year. And you have to stay patient. There's no way around it. That's gonna conclude this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Shout out to Noah, Mini Trex, One Caller, Sean, Justin, Lou, Paolo, Sammy, Luciano, and Ivan for these comments. Also, shout out to Genesis, Jed, Darcy, and Mike for using the hashtag ChrisPunsalon365. If you'd like to be featured in the next YouTube video, just post a video of you making a beat or of a finished beat on Instagram or Twitter and use the hashtag ChrisPunsalon365 somewhere in the caption, and I'll try my best to feature you in the next video. Thank you guys for the support. If you have any suggestions or feedback, leave it down in the comments below. I do respond to every single comment, unless it's spam. Thank you for paying attention. Please pay your producers, and I'll see everybody in the next video.